Okay, so here we are again with my diary, which, as you can see by the title, has two titles actually, because Monday was a rough night. Um, as you can see, the title for Osan Diary number 3 is Crisis Baldrick. The reason why this is because I received a call from my recruiter on Monday night, approximately 9 o'clock, saying that the recruitment for kindergarten classes at the school that had hired me was much lower than they expected. She informed me that I could still go over. They weren't initially canceling my contract, but there was a high probability that I would be laid off due to lack of work. Not something I really wanted to to have happen. So I told her that, like, look, as of Monday, my apartment has been rented out for April 14th. I've put in my notice at work, so I'm under the gun, basically. She suggested that I look for other work, and she said that she had several positions that I could look into. So I told her to go ahead and submit my information to the 3 that she had right then and there. And actually, weird story. The pictures that I have provided to them in the past, as you required, have a picture present, or picture submitted because they need to be able to see what you look like, have all been headshots because I have to take the pictures myself. I haven't had anybody here to take pictures for me, especially not when I've had to do them. So she's like, like they really prefer a full body shot. So I told her, okay, yeah, I can work it, thinking I could just go upstairs. I thought I heard my landlord home and ask her to do it for me. Well, turns out she wasn't home, so I had to go to one of my neighbors, who I hadn't met yet, and ask them to come over and take my picture for me. Very odd situation to be in if you've ever had to ask anybody to take your picture for you. But regardless, it worked out in the end. So anyways, later that night, about 2 hours later, 11 o'clock, she called, my recruiter called me back and informed me that she was able to secure me an interview for that evening in half an hour, so at 11:30 at night, for another kindergarten position. So I took it. Obviously, I'm not going to turn down any interview requests at this point. And she said, like, look, it's for a kindergarten position. You have to be happy, perky, upbeat, obviously because you're dealing with kids. So I had to have a coffee that night to perk me back up. Yay. Coffee at 11:30 or at 11 o'clock at night is not something I would recommend for anybody unless you really want to stay up. However, anyways, so about half an hour later, I got a call from the school and had about a 20 minute interview with somebody there, and went incredibly well. I can't believe how well this went, and I totally lost my train of thought here. Sorry. Yeah, like about 20 minutes later, I was still awake, obviously. So I checked my email, and they had offered me another job. So I decided to take it, and therefore averted the crisis there, as you see from my updates there, like crisis looming or whatever it was, and then interview, hope it went well, and then crisis averted. So that's what that stuff was all about. Now this new position is in Shuzhan, is the name of the place. Again, teaching kindergarten, early elementary level students. It's a brand new school. It's a International Language School is the name of the school. It's a franchise school. Their language schools over there are very privatized and are therefore franchised, much like a McDonald's or something like that. But this is a brand new one. I've heard good things about ILS, so I didn't really hesitate in taking it, and besides which they offered me to start at the same day I would have started at the other place. So the one problem is I have to get my visa documents all over again because they were already submitted by the last school, and we can't get them back from the immigration board. And since you're sponsored by specific schools, they can't just transfer applications because, well, you just can't do that. So I have to get all this documentation again and submit it all again. So that's where I stand right now. The contract is basically almost exactly the same as the last place I had, so I can't complain too much about that. And yeah, so from now on, this is no longer Osan travel log. This is Chun-ju travel log, and we'll see where it goes from there. I hope to update you soon.